An era is ending. The legends you grew up watching may soon say goodbye. Pain, time, and legacy decisions are changing WWE forever. Could 2026 be the final year for these icons? Watch closely, because wrestling history is about to change. Number 1. Brock Lesnar, the Beast's final hunt. Brock Lesnar is a rare case. He doesn't need WWE, but WWE feels bigger when he's around. By 2025, Brock had already reduced his appearances to only the most important matches. That alone suggests retirement is approaching. Age is a major factor. Brock Lesnar's physical style is brutally demanding. Explosive power, suplexes, and intense matches put enormous strain on the body. Even for an elite athlete like Brock, time catches up. Another key element is motivation. Brock only competes when the story, money, and timing are right. As those opportunities become fewer, retirement becomes more logical than returning for diminishing impact. In 2025, Brock's matches felt like final chapters rather than ongoing stories. He was presented as an unstoppable force, but also as a legend nearing the end. If Brock Lesnar retires in 2026, it will be sudden, quiet, and on his terms. No long speech, no weekly farewell tour, just one final war and gone. Number 2. Randy Orton, a career defined by pain and greatness. Randy Orton's WWE career is one of the longest and most physically demanding in modern wrestling history. By 2025, the wear and tear on his body had become impossible to ignore. Injuries, surgeries, and long recovery periods have increasingly limited his in-ring activity. Orton's style, slow, methodical, and impact-heavy, has aged better than many others, but even that has limits. Back issues, shoulder problems, and overall fatigue have raised serious questions about how much longer he can continue. In 2025, Randy Orton's matches were treated like special events rather than weekly attractions. WWE protected him. Shorter matches, fewer appearances, and carefully selected opponents all pointed toward a gradual exit strategy. Another important factor is mental fulfillment. Orton has achieved everything: world titles, WrestleMania moments, rivalries, legacy status. There's nothing left for him to prove. When a wrestler reaches that stage, retirement becomes more about timing than desire. Randy Orton has also spoken openly about wanting to leave the business on his own terms, not forced out by injury. That mindset strongly suggests that 2026 could be his planned farewell year. If Orton retires, it will mark the end of one of WWE's most naturally gifted performers ever. A quiet, respectful retirement would suit his character perfectly. Number 3. John Cena, the legend who officially retired on December 13, 2025. John Cena's WWE journey officially came to an end on December 13, 2025, marking the conclusion of one of the greatest careers in professional wrestling history. Unlike many legends whose retirements remain uncertain or symbolic, Cena's farewell felt final, respectful, and perfectly timed. By the time Cena stepped away, his role in WWE had already shifted from active competitor to cultural icon. In his final years, Cena was no longer chasing championships, he was creating moments. Every appearance felt special, emotional, and meaningful. Fans didn't see him as just a wrestler anymore, they saw him as a living legend saying goodbye. Physically, the decision made sense. Cena had openly spoken about the toll wrestling took on his body. Decades of hard-hitting matches, grueling schedules, and intense training had reduced his in-ring capabilities. While he still looked powerful, elite-level wrestling requires speed, timing, and recovery, areas where age and injuries inevitably catch up. Another major reason behind Cena's retirement was Hollywood dominance. By 2025, John Cena had fully established himself as a global entertainment star. Major movie franchises, television shows, brand endorsements, and international commitments made a full wrestling schedule impossible. Continuing in WWE would have meant compromising either his health or his acting career. From a storytelling perspective, WWE handled Cena's final phase perfectly. His last feuds and promos focused on gratitude, legacy, and respect rather than rivalry. Crowds no longer booed or cheered him, they applauded him. That emotional reaction is the ultimate sign that a wrestler has transcended character and become timeless. Perhaps the most important factor was legacy protection. Cena understood wrestling history. He knew that overstaying could damage what he built. By choosing to retire in December 2025, Cena ensured that fans would remember him at his best, not as someone struggling to keep up. John Cena didn't retire because he failed. He retired because he completed his mission. He carried WWE through an entire generation, inspired millions, broke records, and became a symbol of perseverance and loyalty. His retirement closed a chapter not just for WWE, but for an entire era of wrestling. John Cena's career didn't fade away. It ended with honor. Number 4, Rey Mysterio, the body can't lie forever. Rey Mysterio's career is nothing short of miraculous. By 2025, he had already wrestled for over 3 decades. Despite his passion and heart, time and injuries have clearly slowed him down. Knees, ankles, and shoulders have taken constant punishment. Even though Rey adapts his style, the risk of serious injury grows with every match. In 2025, WWE focused more on Rey's legacy role, working with younger stars, passing knowledge, and sharing emotional moments rather than chasing titles. Rey has often spoken about wanting to retire while still being able to walk away proudly. That mindset strongly suggests that 2026 could be his chosen exit year. When Rey Mysterio retires, it will be the end of one of wrestling's most inspirational stories. Number 5, Sheamus, a warrior running out of battles. Sheamus is a fighter through and through, but by 2025, the physical cost of his career was evident. Neck issues, joint problems, and chronic pain have repeatedly sidelined him. Sheamus' wrestling style is extremely physical. Every match feels like a fight, not a performance. That realism has earned respect, but also shortened longevity. In 2025, WWE reduced his in-ring workload and leaned more into character presence rather than constant competition. Sheamus has achieved everything: world titles, classic matches, respect. Retirement in 2026 would allow him to leave with dignity.